and the season of worship will start, inshallah. And this lecture, maybe you can consider it as preparation for Ramadan, inshallah, and to have some inspiration about how to receive Ramadan and how to start Ramadan, inshallah, and how to understand the meanings of the prayer, as we will come to learn from the event of today or our lecture tonight that prayer has been prescribed in this journey. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward you, to reward your steps that you exerted to come here, and to reward your efforts, and to reward your money, and to bless your money, and to bless your efforts, and to bless your family for you coming here tonight, inshallah. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to benefit from your time by staying with us here, inshallah. Please answer me, why we need miracles? Why humanity need miracles? What is the significance of miracles? To prove that there is God, exactly. So what else? What else? Why humanity needs miracles? Yes?
So to convince those people who need convincing.
Would you please speak louder?
To convince certain people who have doubts.
Exactly. To prove for mankind who's God. To prove for mankind the prophethood of the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is a test also for the believers. It is a reminder for the believer to remain steadfast on the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Isra and Mi'raj was one of these miracles. And one of the best ever miracles happened to the best of the prophets. Peace and the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Isra and Mi'raj, what is Isra? Isra is a night journey, okay, from Al-Masjid al-Haram to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa. And Mi'raj is ascension to the heaven, from Al-Masjid al-Aqsa to the heaven. So this journey, the journey of Al-Isra and Mi'raj, this miracle, is consisted of two legs. The first of them is horizontal journey. Okay, it is from Al-Masjid al-Haram, from Kaaba, to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa. What is Al-Masjid al-Aqsa? The furthest most, where? In Jerusalem. Okay? In Jerusalem. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took His Prophet in one night, imagine, in one night, within few seconds, from Al-Masjid al-Haram to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa. And in this regard, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about this miracle in chapter number 17, in verse number 1 in the Quran. Allah says in the Quran, سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, glory be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, glory be to God, who took His servant in a journey from Al-Masjid al-Haram to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa, about which its surroundings had been blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? What is the reason? To show Him of our signs, to show Him miracles, to show Him unprecedented events that no human ever before came to know about the events or the scenes that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is about to see. So it was a unique journey. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, servant. Servant, what does it mean? Allah didn't say, we took Muhammad, or Muhammad took himself. It was a miracle. So some people come to say, okay, it's taken a journey within one night from Al-Masjid al-Haram to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa. At their time, no cars, no rockets, no planes, nothing. So how it comes? We cannot comprehend it. But remember, Allah says, okay, Subhanalladhi asra bi'abdihi laylan min al-Masjid al-Haram. Asra means took him. Allah took him. And when we are speaking about the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no human can reach such a degree of power. Allah can take him within a blink of an eye, not just within seconds. Okay? So Allah said, Abdih. Abdih is his slave, his servant. And this is a reference to the modesty. No matter he was a prophet, no matter he was honored by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but he was a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter that such a degree that you reach in your prayer, in your righteousness, in your closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're still abd. You're still a servant. You're still a slave to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you have to be modest. Not to be arrogant while you are speaking about your worship before the people. Not to be arrogant because if you're Islam, say, Alhamdulillah, I'm a Muslim. And you're not a Muslim. So I'm better in the sight of Allah than you. No. Allah knows best who's better than the other. So we should be modest. Even our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because of his modesty, he was entitled to such rank, to such a degree before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be taken to the divine presence and to such a place of the gatherings of the prophets. Why? Because he was modest. We witness for this when he came to the conquest of Mecca. When he came to conquer Mecca, what happened? The Prophet ﷺ didn't say, I'm here coming to take revenge because you forced me to leave my home city. Because you persecuted me. Because you persecuted my companions. You persecuted the Muslims. The Prophet ﷺ didn't say this. But the Prophet ﷺ entered Mecca prostrating at the horse, on the back of the horse of his, on the back of his horse, ﷺ, and didn't show this word. And was the biggest and the best conquest in the history of Islam, because the Prophet ﷺ conquered Mecca without shedding a drop of blood.